Welcome back, adventurers. I'm an adventurer like you, and I'm playing Crusader Kings III. We're getting to the end of our grand run, to the end of an era. We have just 20 years to go. And we have a new empress. So, let's see what she is up to. Here. Alright, it is Empress Elsa. She's 30 years old. She is temperate, arbitrary, and lustful, which is an interesting combination. She had a learning education. She's a mastermind philosopher. She is beautiful, genius, Herculean, Amazonian because she's a woman. She's fecund. She has royal divine blood even. She's a blade master, and she's Augustus, of course. What do we have here? She mothered many children. She already has 5. And she recently had an interesting conversation. All right. So 5 children. I noticed they have no guardians. They are not being educated. So I just pointed one for Eberhard, and I want the same for our next son, Reimer. There we go. We're getting some notable guests. This Dorothea is happy to educate my son. What about my other son? Reimer. Yeah. Great. Good. What is this with the faction? We have a faction. There's an independence faction. And this, the peasant rebel in Göttingen. Okay. In 12 months. That's not really a problem. We have a healer, right? We have Zuta. She is our aunt, yes. And she's also the court chaplain, or whatever you want to call it, a Maharaj Purohit. Yeah, okay, so that is 2 sons being educated. What about our daughter Hinde? See, there is no guardian here, so we need to fix that. You are leaning towards diplomacy or learning. It looks you're good at diplomacy. So let's give you that focus. And King Robrecht looks pretty good for that. Yeah. Why don't we ask him? Hinde. Okay, and then we have a couple. Hauke is 3 also. They're twins, Hinde and Hauke. Charming, diplomacy or intrigue? Diplomacy, definitely. And why don't you go also to King Robrecht, otherwise you'll miss your twin. We need to wait for him to accept. Great. And then the youngest one, he's just 2, so he'll stay here. We don't know yet which way he will lean, so we'll wait for that. Also, we are supposed to get some secondary spouses. Yeah, we know about the rebels. And I was thinking maybe we want to get some giants into our family. I mean, she's lustful and arbitrary, so I was already looking at that a bit, and we have some people that are relevant. Some of all skills. Let's go by that. Yeah, you are working somewhere else, though. But if it's matrilineal, you would come to our court, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I can just do that here, right? Yeah. he's now our husband in our court. Great. And then some of our skills. Yeah, this one. He looks pretty good. Yeah, that the beard hides his facial deformity that the game gives to all giant characters. Right? He is inbred. That's unfortunate, but he's not closely related to us at all, so that should be no problem, hopefully. Though it is inheritable, so we'll see how that works out. And then we need one more. And yeah, Bartolomeos Gualada, that is Sami, yeah, from northern Scandinavia. Okay. I can't do, I can. I take off that ridiculous crown. You two. I don't know, I think it looks garish, this one. And you're my champion because, yeah, I see. No headwear. Yeah, that's better. Maybe you should grow a beard or something, just like the other guy. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good. And we probably wouldn't... This crown looks better already, I must say that. But maybe she wouldn't be wearing that every day. You know, just on official occasions. Yeah, and that hair... No, I think the twist is better. It still looks like royal, regal. Yeah. Okay. There we go. 1433. Kaiserin Elsa. And we have this to deal with. A child is growing in my womb. My husband, Kaiser Anatolius, will be proud. All right. It is still this peasant rebel, right? Liberty faction. Who is that? Romagna. Well, if he stays by himself, then it's not a problem. This is a bit worrying. Oh. What? My sister Hinda died? Wait a moment here. She died in childbirth. That's so tragic. Yeah. Okay. Now we have this independence faction, yes. Vodka. Yeah, Queen of Tsar. And we have this one that is quite big. Maharashtra, okay. Maybe we can do something. We'll see. You're ugly. Cheer up. Do you have any young children that might get married? Might want to get married? Ooh. Let's stay away from them. Alright. Ah, yeah. Talking about Göttingen, right? No, they have under control. Okay, so there is no problem with that. We got a daughter. For every birth it gets a little easier, yet I never cease to be amazed by the intensity of the experience and my own strength. Once more I have brought forth new life to this earth in the shape of a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? And what shall I call you? Yeah, well, we already had a Hinde, right? So, not after the sister that just died. Machteld. Okay, and family members can get married. My sister and friend, Raveline. Yeah, wait a moment there. Raveline. Okay. Well, he's a giant because we still have that selected here, right? Yeah, let's get her a giant too. And my half-brother Lodewijk. Would you want to marry a giantess? What about it? Huh? What about it? Oh, did we have anything else we need to take care of? Just Funker? No. We want her to stay independent. St. John's University can negotiate an alliance with Mayor Barbara. Why? No idea. That's it. Okay, let's go. Excellent. Now, there it goes. No. Your arrogance knows no bounds, or not you shall soon be taught a lesson in humility. Maybe, or maybe it's you who will be taught a lesson in, well, arrogance, I suppose. Who do you think you are? You can, like, revolt against the Kaiserin of the Roman Empire. I mean, it's not just the Roman Empire. We are all around the known world, literally. So, and you're just a one-county rebellion. That is very easy to take care of. We shall put our flag nearby, like here. And local levies is also 306,000, so I wish I could just do the men-at-arms as you can do in 1.4, but alas, we're still on 1.2 here, because that's when we started this save and this playthrough. I can't... Can I? Are they of a different faith? Why can't I select them? This guy. Yeah, he's Wolfist. Okay. That is great. And these are armed horsemen for the Dutch militia. And these are a mix. This is probably enough. I'll get them too because it costs nothing. No, I can't. I can only hire one. Okay. That should be enough. Although they do need somebody Yeah, okay, great. There we go. At this point, it's just easier to get those companies. What do we call them? My mind, I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, hire some professional armies. That's what I'm trying to say is easier than getting our own army ready. Especially because we need to like stop them from gathering too many people, and then we need to find out where our men-at-arms are and our knights. Okay, this guy is useless. You, my dear, are going to learn a very costly lesson. Holy Order is one of them, yeah. So Holy Order or a mercenary company is easier to get, quicker, and it's easier to control the numbers than getting. And you want to hold a feast while you have great pox. I don't think that's a good idea, no. Not at all. Plus, I'm pregnant again, and this time it's for my giant husband. Someone is plotting against me. Do I have rivals? I have a rival. This one. I feel pity for her. Yeah. Can I just, like, imprison her? It's an act of tyranny, and it is only 53% chance. Okay. Child of my destiny, my kinswoman Machteld has given birth to a daughter. Machteld is a dwarf. Okay. Ida is fine. Alright, so yeah, that's the state of the world. And we have a perk. Great. Let's go here for learn on the job at least, but let's go for scholar. And there is another child of my destiny. Yvonne is fine. And I get another daughter. How about Veer? I like Zuter, but we've had them quite a bit, so. Yeah, so of course Royal Court is coming up, and we should be finished just in time with this playthrough. And then we will switch to the new version, the new DLC, and start playing that. Evelyn has given birth to a daughter. How about Diana? Do you have more children already? No. Okay, Diana it is. So yeah, there will be some changes. Maybe even to the map. Like some of the details of counties and so on. There won't be any expansion of the map, though there was some discussion about that. Child's growing in my womb, good. Because one of the new achievements is about East Africa, and it also showed the island of Madagascar, which is much further south, but the devs have confirmed that there will be no expansion of the map towards the south. Okay. Machtot has given birth to a son. Gieselbert, that's more of an older one, so let's go for Gijsbert, which is the more modern version of that. But there was another achievement which is about the Count of Samosata, and that in the description it says the Seljuk Count, or Seljuk, I don't know what the real pronunciation is of that. So in the game until now there was no Seljuk related count, not anyone of that dynasty in that place. So there is a change there. There will be some other changes, I suppose. No feasts, thank you. I'm busy making babies. Which maybe, so we have his baby. What about his? We should maybe seduce him. Ada? Yes. What shall I call you? How about Lissa? It's like a flower, if I'm not mistaken. Mistress of words, as a scholar of the diplomatic arts, I'm well aware of the power of an eloquent compliment. Showing admiration for a man's best quality is a sure path to his heart. Next time we meet, I shall compliment his impressive physical shape. Yes. I guess that means another perk point. Yes, learn on the job. Great. Reading in Rome, the celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when Kaiser Sripadaraya suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress him. The small book on theism, the Mabinogi, or an improvement of the moral qualities. I think the Mabinogi would be more to his liking. Yes. Good choice, Elsa, he says. It was great, wasn't it? A snake at court. I am heading for my chambers. Yes. To enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Eonela, open up my honeycomb. It is I, Simonis. Ooh. We need to be more discreet. Yeah. The servers have all been sent away, and our bed has been decorated with seashells. As Kaiser Sripadaraya enters our chambers, he smiles greedily and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before Tripura Sundari, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. As we were united in marriage, we are now united in heart. And I lose some stress as well, and he becomes my lover. He's bisexual, by the way. Okay. And so are we. Interesting. A secret exposed. Countess Annaberta of Lienz has accused my Chancellor King Robert of having an affair with his lover, Dubdil. Yeah, that's what you do with lovers. Why do you need to bother me with that? A child is growing in my womb. My husband, Kaiser Sripadaraya, will be proud. Good. And how is he shaping up? 11. Okay. Still 5 more years, right? 4 and a bit. Yeah. But fickle, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Who is teaching you, by the way? Decent, except for the gluttonous one. Can we offer guardianship? Yes. Who is good at that? I am, but my half-brother, my half-sister, and half-brother probably, or myself. I should educate him myself. Great. And I can't change your haircut. Okay. Feast in Anshi. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was in Tibet. Yeah, here. Okay. She is my steward, so I think I will need to go. Even though I am pregnant. And so is she. See? That stance is a pregnancy, yeah. Mutual spirits were started as an ordinary feast, became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Duke Erotheos. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. That's her husband. What a good evening. I increased my intrigue. My relief is great, and my joy even greater. I have given birth to a perfect little son. A perfect little son named... a very Dutch name, Koen. Related to the German word Koen, it's like dapper, like, yeah, brave in a way. Troubled brother, the pleading gaze. So I gave birth at the feast. Interesting. The pleading gaze I received from my brother Lodewijk is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. The poor man has never been good with people. I will distract the converging guests. After extensive conversation of our delectable dishes, Duke Erotheos expresses that he finds me most learned and wise, and that my utterances are always of inestimable worth to those less well read than I. He recognizes true intellect, I see. Or he's just trying to flirt. What a feast! I will remember the day spent in Princess Vonke's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as a lady of the realm. Farewell, my sister. A secret exposed. My Chancellor, King Robert, has brought forward undeniable evidence that my kinswoman Dukdil was fathered by none other than him. Yeah, okay. Karel van Egmond will marry, okay. And we need to designate a guardian for Ibbe. Ibbe is now 7 years old. He wants to do a martial education. I think that is a good idea. We don't have anyone who's exceptionally well versed in that, so let's go for her. What? No. Wait a moment. She may have high martial, but her traits are not relevant or particularly good. So, let's find someone who has a high marshal, who has, what is a brilliant strategist, and is a genius, of course. And who is not too old. I won't die on him, and who has good traits. This is decent, but he's a bit on the old side. He's even older. Maybe. Yeah, the impatience is not so good there. This one, but he's 71. That's the only downside, really. Okay, and then Karl von Egmont can marry my half-brother. Okay. Do we want to continue the tradition of giants? And in this case, we want someone who is young for him. Beatrice. Elzbieta. Let's do that. Okay, go. There we go. Okay. And we have a new perk. We should probably also go for Know Thyself, just in case. We should be the last Empress, but you never know. We thought Iceman would be the last Emperor, and well, look at what happened to him. That was very unlucky. Who are you? I don't think so. An inappropriate exchange. Bartolomeo seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused him. Okay. The young rascal is coming of age, is he? Okay. Who do we have as guests? 15 martial, but only 10 prowess. Most physician. You seem decent. Let's keep you at our court at least. And aren't you the sister of our fiancé? No. But you're from the same dynasty. He is, it says, a competent physician because of his high learning skill. Okay. And you. Yeah, you are somewhat decent as a commander. What? We lost the siege? What's happening? Do we have any use for you? I don't think so. What's happening? I missed something. We inherited this war, right? Because we weren't declared a war. European conquest of the Duchy of Vologda. This part, you mean? Yes. Okay, you have 48,000. That's quite a bit. Now, we don't particularly care about that bit up there. But we would lose prestige if we would give in, right? Can we get a white piece? Will not accept. Okay. Let's do something about that. Move the relic point. Not too close. Here, maybe. Yeah, just raise all the armies. Unleash the wrath of the Roman Empire. And we immediately have immense lag. Okay. You stop gathering because you're not being useful. What? No, I don't want to command this myself. I have people for that. I should have people for that. Like her, yeah. Stay here. You guys, can you like stop gathering, merge up? Yeah. Okay. And you go like there. That was easy. Yeah. No, they're throwing themselves at us. Okay. Fine. And Everhard comes of age. I need to find him a wife. Oh, he became a witch. Interesting. They grow up fast. He has 23 diplomacy minus touch. That's great. My dishonor comes at a cost. What dishonor? What dishonor? What are you talking about? Yeah, I know that. No, from dedication to... There must be a bug or something. What dishonor are you talking about? I don't see anything here except we lost some sieges. If anyone caught that, let me know in the comments, because I don't understand what was so dishonorable. Unlock a new perk for the learning lifestyle, yes. And we get scholar. Okay, and we'll go for know thyself. And then I was thinking of switching to diplomacy. And we won this one. Great, enforce the demands. Where are these people? You are what? Trying to raid us, or you did raid us? You raided us, right? Where are your soldiers, though? I don't know what this is about. Okay, disband. I mean, this looks like raiders, right? Being raided. But it already happened and they disappeared, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I'm really wondering what that dishonor was about. Living healthily, that's great. Okay, my player heir is doing great, except he's a witch. Is that what it's about? I don't think we need a giant for you necessarily. We do want someone who is not a ruler. She looks cute. Oh, decent traits. You have been chosen. There you go. Yeah, it's this Oriya, which is in the Indian, Indo-Aryan group, but obviously they have been taken over by our people. Our beautiful geniuses. We have some... Yes, you can get her back. We have some other prisoners that we need to get rid of. Why can't we do everybody? Can we do it that way? Yeah. And you? No? Why is that not possible now? Can you wait a moment? These are all selected as ransom. Already considering proposal. Okay. Ransom. Okay. You shall go home. Maybe demand conversion. You have lover's box. Can we just execute you or something? Gains the trait dynasty Kinsley on because she's of my dynasty. Let's not then. You and this one, she's an Adamite. I can execute her, right? Yeah. Okay, great. There we go. All taken care of. Pregnancy. Impeccable household, that's great. Frankfurt sounds nice. Let's do it. Expose the fair. A loud crash resounds through the great hall as one of the doors to the service quarters breaks. One of the doors breaks. In a barely clothed tumble, my vassal Duke Lima and my vassal Mayor Ute spill out on the floor in front of everyone. Just imagine what they could have been up to. I lose some stress because of that scene. I love my new blouse. We could all tell Baron Reinhold I had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Reinhold. Essential proposal. My husband, Kaiser Ordot, has made his way into my life with sweet words and sweeter touches. Late at night I struggle to keep him off my mind. The feeling smoldering between us will soon either burst into flames or die out. I want to dwell forever in the inferno. Of course, he also should become my lover. As I return to the chambers I share with him, I am greeted by an unexpected but appreciated sight. Our bed has been decorated with roses, and Ordot himself is reclining on it, smiling confidently. With hands, mouth, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before Tripura Sundari, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. That is great. That is great. What a feast! I will remember the days spent at Queen Heike's halls for a long time to come. And I gained the trait Eager Reveler. We should be careful and not become obese and drunkard by the time, well, the end time, I guess. The game means. No, sorry, but I should watch my health. No, that's fine. He's 15. When is his birthday? March. Okay, the age of the world. I'll follow her lead. Opportunity for peace. As soon as I see my rival, and Vassal Ban Mormai, who was probably trying to get me killed, I start to turn around, but to my surprise, Kaiser Anatolius waves the witch leisurely toward us. She has agreed to meet you on neutral ground. It is unfortunate that two temperate women, such as yourself, are feuding. Do you not think it is time to make amends? You might be right. Yeah, let's do that. What's in the name? With the babe cradled in his arms, Kaiser Sepadaraya looks up at me, his face the picture of serenity. My love, perhaps we should name him Alwyn after your handsome vassal? You have a crush on him? Alwyn is a good name, I suppose. Why not? And we have achievement unlocked. The succession is safe, meaning we have 10 children now. So that's an achievement we have had many times before. What is this? No? Decline. And education at an end. My ward Bartholomeus has come of age, and this time he left my care and joins my marital care. Yes, let's get married. What? We are already married. Okay, great. That was quick. Yeah, but let's get rid of that ridiculous crown. Okay, that's a bit too much. Yeah, and maybe a different haircut. Like no hair. That's not bad. This already is better than what you have. No. Let's go with the no hair. I like it. Yeah. Feast, no thanks. And then in a few years, maybe a goatee or something. Yeah, alright. Factions come and go. And I can unlearn a new perk. I think we could actually go for the whole of body, right? Stay healthy. That's a good idea. I mean, we could probably use some of these diplomacy skills, perks, but staying healthy is important too. Yeah, I'm a council of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. And all the rest, we've done that many times before. He's also a witch. How do they become witches? I am not. My husband isn't. Somebody is like making them, getting them witchery. What? No, Icebound wasn't a witch. Okay. Reimer, also good steward. You grow up fast. Okay. Somebody's spreading witchery. Mashriki, but blonde. And she lost her husband. Let's give her another chance, shall we? There we go. Another feast, you may be a queen, but you're a drunkard. No, thanks, I'm good. My sister Fonka has an affair with her lover. Yeah, well, that happens. Speaking about affairs, maybe we should start an affair. We should seduce him, of course, first of all. Let's do that. And, yeah, we're 40 years old now. He just became a bit taller even. Can we get you a goatee yet? No. I bet there are some children needing guardians. Yeah. What do you want to study? Diplomacy. We're pretty good at that. Vera. Who is good at that? Our son Reimer. Or the other one, Everhard. Yeah. Go teach your little sister. And you also go with him too. Yeah, why not? Beneath those layers, how should I approach Kaiser Bartholomeus? He seems like a reserved individual who prefers silence as a companion. At least that's how he appears on the surface. Who knows what sort of person he is in private? Well, I would know. He's my husband. Has been for a year now. Is he meek and submissive? Or perhaps passionate and fiery? I'll find out once I have breached his stony exterior. For now, I have to decide how to make myself remain in his thoughts after spending some time alone. Should I be as gallant and charming as possible? Approach him tenderly as a friend, or just wait for the right opportunity? I'll approach him tenderly as a friend. He's like trusting and lustful, so... I mean, I'm more than twice his age, so... If he's a bit bashful, that is kind of understandable. I'd like to get to know you better. Kaiser Bartholomeus appears tense at first, but relaxes over time as he starts to believe there's no ulterior motive behind my request. Before we part, I thank Bartolomeus for the lovely time, and he tries to return my smile with a wobbly one of his own. While the time spent is hardly one for the books, there's no denying that I've never seen Bartolomeus smile this much in one day. I'm certain that Bartolomeus will be thinking of me for a long time. Pregnancy. I guess I got him into bed anyway. A child is growing in my womb, my husband, Case Bartolomeus. I will be proud. I took Machtold out playing with a bow, and to my surprise she ran into a wounded doe. When she showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death, and Machtold just smiled. She's doing diplomacy, so being sadistic is not really the way to go. Maybe ambitious would be better. Yeah, I think so. Am I currently pregnant? I am pregnant. Yeah, so it's not a good idea to go on a hunt. Maybe after the birth we should go and do a pilgrimage, I think. What would he like? Golden Legend? Shouldn't it be Diogenes? Diogenes Acritus? Diogenes Acritus, anyway. Or the Trotula would give us a chance to learn. I think entertainment. Yes. Good choice, Elsie says and nods energetically. So, the children that we got, Lissa, yeah, him, and Alvin. Only Alvin is a giant. Okay. My daughter Jutta. She's not a giantess. Okay. Jutta? I don't think so. Merle. My beloved husband, the servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with roses. As Kaiser Bartolomeus enters our chambers, he smiles unwarily and joins me without hesitation. Okay, and we become lovers. Okay, now it is time for a pilgrimage. Let's go. Well, we have 7, right? Kanchipuram. There we go. There we go. A new religious movement. Yeah, wait a moment. Show me that. Duchess Anna has founded a new Coptic movement. Right. She must have been really stressed out to go and revive the dead religion. Bandits. I awake to the noise of chaos in camp, and it only takes me a few moments to realize what is happening. We are under attack. I do have pretty good prowess, though. Where's my sword? I will drive these dogs away. And I'm a legendary Blade Master. Yeah, I forgot. I was also Blade Master already. Wow. And, wow, look at that beard. I love it. Child is growing in my womb. My husband, Kaiser Bartolomeus, will be proud. Did he come with me on this pilgrimage? I guess. And we had a good tumble after that fight with the bandits. Love thy neighbor. Among my fellow pilgrims there is a woman who preaches compassion and fellowship until she reaches the topic of heathens. One evening around the campfire she loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of the gods, deviants, and child murderers all. Most people avert their eyes when she looks at them. Tonight I was not quick enough. Do you not agree, O Kaiserim? No, they're not all that bad. brother imprisoned. Mayor Barbara with Prades, my mother. Ah, that's why we could have an alliance with her. My mother, for some reason, imprisoned my brother. That's terrible. Mother, why? Kanchipuram. At long last I have arrived. Home of the Kamakshi Amman Temple. I should look that up, what that is. Dedicated to the Mother Goddess, this temple is known as a place of peace and prosperity and remains one of the 7 holiest sites in Hinduism. It doesn't show us like that. No, just this one. This is Haridwar, Mathura, Ujjayini, Dwarka, Ayodhya, that's Varanasi. This one, the furthest away. Okay. Fertility plus 15%. Okay, I guess I chose the relevant one. The Mother Goddess, yes. I have walked the holy paths. Get a tree pilgrim. The return. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the pujaris and swamis treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy woman, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. And that reminds me, we have some holdings in India, right, that could use some upgrading. APIs. Yes, it gives extra development growth. These are all done, right? And then there is this one. Hunting grounds. Go out of the way. Upgrade rangers' huts. This one. Rampart walls. I guess. Alright. Child of my dynasty. My daughter-in-law Gauri has given birth to a son. And she got lover's pox. Why? Why? This is my heir, and you got they both got lover's pox. Fine. You were so pretty, and now... Okay. Who else do I have? Reimer. You're also a witch, though. Nice beard. And Hinde. I need to find her a husband. My son. I've given birth to a son. Sebastian? No, I don't think so. How about Erkenaut? Yeah, I need to find you a husband, let's say within 5 years of age. Yeah, just eventually is not so, but I guess he will do. Okay. And then I will. I can't change succession because I need to have absolute crown authority. Okay. Now I can designate her my heir. Okay. We're getting 888 per month. That's insane. That's insane. Someone is plotting to kill my husband. Who would want to kill him? Apparently Eliza. Why? Guardian for Kun. Everyone is doing diplomas. Well, not everyone's doing, that's not true, but not so much learning anymore. I think you should go for learning. I will teach you. Yeah. Let's focus on learning. Let's do an alliance with our mother. Machteld. Arrogant, compassionate, or callous. I think compassionate would be best for a diplomacy-focused character. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Eliza. My lover Ermengarde died. Oh, I should have checked. Do I have other lovers? Now it's just my 3 giant husbands. Okay, so I had a female lover. Hauke comes of age. Yeah. And Hinde also. Alright. So that means I need to find him a wife. Let's go with some of those skills. Shervin Ataida. She's paranoid though. She looks okay. Let's go. Heresy, Japanese and Cholanado. Okay. So we're getting some heresies. Alright. 1446. We are getting closer to the end. Can we make it this episode? It's like 6 more years, right? Maybe. Okay, let's do this one. Know thyself. So the question is, should we go for whole of body? Let's do it. Let's keep going. And then we apparently are over the vassal limit again. Alright. Who is not a king or a queen that we should move somewhere else? The scandal. My daughter-in-law Gaia has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought that her husband Everhard was the father of the child. Now it has become clear that the real father to be is none other than Deva Varman. And that's where she got the lover's box from. I don't know what she sees in that ugly man. Come on. You have such a beautiful husband. And you gave him lover's box. If only it could have stayed a secret. Just wait a moment here. Can I force a divorce? Apparently I can't. Denounce? Denounce her. Throw her into jail. Okay, I need to find somebody who is Count Fellow of Westergötland. Yeah, here. Who do we have here? Sweden or Norway? Or Sápmi even. Sweden. Grand Vassal. That Westergötland fella. Alright. Now we're good. Run. Justice. Gauri has been apprehended and awaits her fate safely locked in my dungeons. Good. My cousin Katrina is also has an affair with some ugly guy. Is that some another feast? No thanks. I just said no thanks. Only if it's somebody on my council or very closely related. And we're getting more lag. It's not too bad. Gauri has given birth to a son. He does not have lover's box yet. What shall we name him? Well, he's not. He should be disowned because he's not my son's son. He shouldn't be counted as part of the Wolf Dynasty. He's indeed a wild oat. Willem. What should we call this boy? How about Wilger? You shall go out of prison because, hey, you don't deserve this. Negotiate release. So we just banish him? Banish him. No feasting, please. No, I'm sad. And he is in Urbino. Where are you? Pregnancy! I am pregnant with Bartholomeus again. Okay. Huh? Oh, okay, whatever. They're independent now. That's not too far from Rome, actually. And I could probably get her to accept vassalage if she's no longer at war. But whatever. Kun. Cynical. He's doing learning, right? Just or moderation, temperate. This one gives intrigue and learning +2. Yeah, that's fine. He becomes of age. Okay. The County of Torun. Okay, fine. You need a spouse. Right. Machtzvora, daughter of Mesopotamia. Oh. Excellent. Throughout the fourth, they keep the name in the family, I see. And I think our Empress wants to seduce another woman. She needs another lover. Somebody who is lustful, right? And bisexual. You can't look for that. That's not a... No, apparently not. Oh, that makes it more difficult. Lustful... Adult, of course. Female, we are looking for. Alright. And somebody who's not ancient. Let's also do beautiful. Okay, we'll have to have a look through that. My daughter. My daughter. Okay, we have another daughter. We might need again, what names have we? Hinde, Machteld, Vera, Lissa, Mera. How about Ravelin? Here's Lover's Box. She's lesbian, but not in too good shape. Also, she's 85 years old. Maybe we should go by age. Why is this secret exposed? Why do we care? She has Lover's Box. This one maybe, but yeah. Sleeping away Machteld. Machteld is doing diplomacy, so then Shy is not good. Impatient. Impatient learning -2. Or gluttonous, my goodness. Okay, Tadborga, also gluttonous. Although she doesn't look it now. Let's pin her. Yes, I need to do this one. That's my sister, who's also my counsel. No, I do not want to drink more. Thank you. I've had quite enough. Oh, this looks interesting. Very well, my sister. And there is a lot going on suddenly there. What's all that about? Proposed alliance. Okay. Let's wait a moment. This all looks promising. Let's seduce her. Please, no. What is this all about? Proposed alliance. Why? Why suddenly I get all these? Huh? Oh, it's just one. Huh? Okay, whatever. Would I let her go? No, I'm not letting her go. She had an affair with somebody else and gave her husband lover's box. She shall be punished. Owen, my giant son. You want to go for martial, but that's one of your core stats. Martial or intrigue, why? Those are your lowest stats. But I guess with your prowess you will do okay in that. This is patient, right? Okay, go with Iba. It's her, no. Okay, let's run. We have 5 years to go. It will take a bit longer than the 10 minutes I would normally still continue, but since it's only 5 years, and this is the end, let's just finish it. Unless a big war happens and it takes too much time. But Mistress of Words, I will compliment Annalise on her warm and gentle heart. I should pin her to Nope. Nope. Pregnancy. Good. She would make a good wife for nobody. Yeah, exactly, for nobody. A reading. Let's be entertained. Ah, good choice, Elsa. Another snake in court. Reimer has no reason to stay and will leave. Reimer? Yeah, go roomspringen. I have no problems with that, you witch. Koen came to me complaining about Hendrik bullying him. Your will is the only law that matters. Yeah. I almost think you should switch to intrigue. Intrigue. Yeah. We can't change the focus again. Okay, whatever. Tanas is giving birth to a daughter. She wants to name it after me. Sure. Annalise will be mine. The sting of rejection. While out on a walk, I spot Annalise beckoning to me at a distance. I give chase, and after catching her, we hide out of sight. We eagerly explore each other's bodies, and I'm swept away in a storm of fiery kisses and breathless sighs. Suddenly, Annalise breaks our kiss by placing a finger on my lips. It's been fun, she says in a light-hearted voice as she pulls away, but I've grown tired of this game, and it's time that I resume the responsibility I have as Murad's wife. Wait, this wasn't how it was supposed to. How can you refuse the Empress? How can you? Okay. Here we go. My relief is great, and my joy even greater. I have given birth to a perfect little daughter. But she's inbred. She's not perfect. She's not. What shall we call her? Ingehild. Yeah, that's bad. That's pretty bad. I was hoping that it wouldn't because of the divine blood. But I guess we need a pure blood for that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. In a few years, the game will be over. The end of the world will come. Troubadour's dedication. Veil delusions. I don't want to upset anybody. Thank you for your gift of music. The Troubadour's performance was greatly appreciated. I always knew you were a woman of impeccable taste. Okay. Proposed alliance. Who are you? The Dankarid Pity Kingdom. I don't want to get into a war. Get messed up into some local war. Absolutely unacceptable. Order burst into my chambers, his face red with anger, yelling loud enough for the entire castle to hear him. Aonela has just insulted my honor. I demand that you cast her born cooked from our court. She is married to my half-brother Lodewijk. She will be gone by tomorrow. Yeah. You can follow her if you want, but my husband certainly is more important. Urbino, they also go to Urbino, okay. Does he follow her? No. New perk. Let's go for Iron Constitution. Oops. And someone else. Do I mind? I can ask him, but he would never disrespect the sanctity of our marriage. And it's not like I'm innocent. Right. Let's be entertained. Good choice, Elsa, and she gives a warm smile. Smoldering chemistry. Ooh. My court physician's knowledge increases. That's also great. 1450. Just 3 years to go. Let's keep at it. Katrine, fine, go. Jeanne, will you become my lover? In any other court. You came all this way for me, Miss Spring Blossom. After searching the hallways of Jeanne's castle, clad in servant's garb to avoid notice, I find Jeanne in a secluded garden. She lights up as she sees me, and the sight of her lights me up in turn. The ratty blouse I donned soon lies forgotten on the floor as we spend the whole night making sure my journey was worth the effort. I would do this journey 100 times over for you. Yes, of course. And let's go for Tedburg as well. Seduce her. Yeah. Machteld comes of age. That is fine. Let's find you a husband. Let's go for like max 35. And let's go. No, not this. All. Yeah. Sum of all skills. What do we have here? Another feast? No thanks. It looks pretty good. Burying the hatchet. Yes, let us. Excellent. She's sick, though. Failed illusions. And she appreciates it. That's great. Spouse grow fonder. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Kaiser. Some of our more influential vassals have children that I am certain Hinda would benefit from knowing. Hinda. Okay, Catherine. Catherine is ancient. Sanna, yeah. Or Imagina. I think Sanna would be a good influence. Yeah. That boy's reactions tell me everything I need to know. She will be. What's wrong with her? She's just ill. Severe penalty, though. And she becomes my lord. Don't die on me. Yeah, no. Children like guardians. Mira wants a diplomacy. Diplomacy. My husband, sure. And there was another one. Erkenaut. Learning. My You don't have anybody good in learning except me. Okay. Vera comes of age and yeah, they grow up fast. That's great. She can marry. Some of all skills. Yo-wo. He looks pretty good. She got chicken though. No. No. Carefree. Let's go. 2 more years, 2.5. No, 1.5. And Otwin, yeah, fine. And we have too many vassals again. Keen Eye. What is this? This is greedy or gregarious. Sure. Not Count Abbas. Count Abbas. Where are you, Count Abbas? Set of my dynasty. Otto is fine. Anatolia. Do you want him? Okay. There's another one. Proposed alliance. Decline. Oh, we're good now? I guess we're good now. 60 out of 60. Alright. Pneumonia, my poor son. Drastic measures. Yeah. He lost the trade. Pneumonia, that's great. We're getting close to the end. A shameful truth has reached the light of day. I never would have thought. How is that possible? And they got married. Great. And I unlocked the achievement Saint. Again, I suppose. Lissa comes of age. That is great. Yolanda, that's fine. Let's get you a good husband. He's brown, sure, why not? Sophie, welcome to the family. We have more than 10,000 living members of our dynasty. I mean, this is also a big part of why there is some lag, right? And I hadn't seen this one before. Pleasure through the gods is our house motto. Elsa, sure, why not? And here we go. Here we go. No feast, no. We have reached the end. Achievement unlocked. The end of an era. Wow. That was quite a run. That was quite a run. Catherine Elsa is 49. She is a sinner. No, this is a bug. This is a bug because we are definitely not a sinner. You can see that here. So we are doing great. I should take a screenshot of this, of course, because I will probably never again do this one. Sorry, but yeah, it's very long, and at a certain point, yeah, the challenge is gone. I was warned of that, and I knew that would come. That is why I went for the 7 holy cities. And I took my time to make my way to the eastern end of the map. And I didn't go for a full world conquest. I might try that at some point in the future. Maybe, but I'm making no promises. Print screen, yes. And get me this one. Okay. The end. Wow. Yeah, I do have this feeling of achievement now. I've done this. It's taken me a long time. I took a long break in the middle. But yeah. I'm happy. We played 19 characters in the Dwarf Dynasty. It had 30,000 members. Show successor. No, we can't. That also shouldn't be on this screen. And this is the lineage. So we could start with Count Alvin, the very first one that we started off with, who only lived for 22 days after the start, because that was our point to get somebody with good traits, good inheritable traits, but bad traits all around that would not be inherited. So we were off to a good start. It didn't work out quite as well as we thought it would, because apart from Duke Jakob, everybody else basically didn't have any children, because we were in one county, right? Anyway, then we had Konrad, Irminov, Wieland, Malarik, Heike, Havuk. I enjoyed playing Havuk. I don't know, he's one of the ones that like stayed with me. And Havuk II as well. Waldemar was quite a character. We got Emma, our first empress, here at 1244. She lived for a long time. Yeah, and then we have Surat, the first and the second. Kaiser Imer IJsbrand, we thought would be the last one, but he got very unlucky. And finally, Elsa. I think this is a good person to end with. We had some fun with her as well, although mostly we were just pushing for the end. And this is it. This is the end. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Check back again when we play the new DLC, Royal Court. And hopefully we'll have some interesting new adventures and new achievements. See you then.